Hey Joseph, it's Coach Adams here, and I just wanted to take some time to break down your video that we got of you at the hitting clinic last Tuesday at Hit Zone. Thanks for coming out. It was really awesome to work with you. So we're just going to jump right in and start talking about this video that we got of you. Alright, so right here this is where your start is. The first thing that we are going to check on is your feet. If you remember, the very first thing that we talked about is your feet. So we see you lined up right here on the tape. You had a very good start. Both your toes are pointing forward. Your feet are even. That's great. Now we're going to go to your stride. Let's see what happens. We want you to land on that tape with a 45-degree angle. Again, you did a great job. Your heels are still in line. Perfect angle with the tape. You really nailed this first part. That's something that's really going to help you out as you continue to go forward. So that's a great stride that you got there. Alright, now what we're going to look for next is the belly button. Remember, we want to turn that belly button to left field. During this part of the swing, we really want to rotate our hips, and we're going to watch and see how you did on that. So where I want you to be looking right now is right in here during this part of the swing. We already got your feet down. Now let's see what happens. Boom, right there. Your hips at contact, they're not all the way turned. They're a little underturned. Let's see. Your belly button is pointing this way, and we want your belly button pointing this way. So turn that belly button a little harder. Now, as you can see, as you rotate through, it does end up going that way, but the ball's already gone. So the turn there, if we get that turn going a little sooner, it's going to help you swing that bat faster and make harder contact with the ball and send it farther. And that is our goal as a hitter. So let me get rid of some of those lines, and we'll talk a little bit more about your turn. Let me take it back there. Alright, so one thing that's going to help is just turn that belly button harder, starting right now. Now that your foot is down, which is, again, you did this perfectly. Now that your foot's down, now we're focusing on the turn. So really focus on turning that belly button, and that's going to do a couple of different things. When you focus on turning that belly button to left field, as you can see your back hip here, it's still pointing this way. What we want is, again, we want that back hip pointing to left field. Another indicator that we can see that you're not turned all the way through is look down here at your back foot. It's still pointing the way it was at the beginning of your swing. We want actually that back foot to slide up a little bit and your back heel to come up a little bit. If you go and you YouTube your favorite hitter, you will see there, just watch their back foot. Whether it's Mike Trout, Paul Goldschmidt, you name your favorite hitter, you YouTube slow motion swing of your favorite hitter, and you will see that back foot come up. So that's really the next thing that we want to work on with you, is seeing that back foot come up. Alright, and let's just watch it right now. You see, not a lot of movement. Actually, one good thing right there is watch your back foot right here. It does slide forward a little bit, but let it slide forward and let that back heel come up, and that will just be an indicator that you are turning with those hips. Again, turn, turn, turn. We want to see that belly button first, then the hip, and then the foot. It's important that it's in that order, because our belly button, our hips, is what drives the whole swing. It's not foot first, and then hip, and then belly button. Belly button, hip, foot. That's something that's very important. Let's go ahead and look at one last aspect of your swing here. Let me get rid of all that stuff. Let's bring it back to the start. You start out, eyes on the ball. That's great. You land, eyes on the ball. Very good again. And you swing, you make contact, eyes on the ball. That is something that's very, very important, and you do a good job at that. And let's make sure you continue to keep your eyes on the ball and continue to work on that back foot. Well, it was great working with you, Joseph, and we're so glad that you came out to our hitting clinic. We have another one coming up, and we would love to see you there. Or if you would like personal instruction with Coach Bot or myself, you can reply to the email that you're getting this video in, or you can schedule it up through Hit Zone. We would love to work with you in the future, and thanks for coming out, Joseph.